Greetings, this is Vlodril and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. Alright, last time I finished for now with the endless paths, cleared up to the 8th floor, and now I'm about to go do the main quest for a bit in the village, and we'll see how it goes. Those loading times. Alrighty.
Course.
Okay. Let's see. Yep, same party, and I'm going there. Apparently I can't actually go there from there. I need to go here first. And from here I can go... I'm guessing this is the 4 regions, districts of the Twin Elms. Maybe, we'll see. And Hobbit music, which is probably gonna stop now that we leave the stronghold. This applicant has arrived from Twin Elms seeking 1000 CPs or an escort. Why would I pay you 1000 CP gold per whatever? Not that I don't have it, but still. Sure, send the gun, I guess. He still hasn't finished with this guy. Oh, that took long. Takes 4 days for it, I guess, so makes sense. Takes a long time. Are we done? Nope. Eastern, western, southern, and there is another... Oh my god. I think I will do some other things like this. Yeah. I wish you could put them in a queue. But you can't. Alright. So I need to go up. I think.
Eyes open.
Alright. I don't need. I don't think we need to do that. This should be going. No. Why? It seems like the correct place. Maybe there is a path, a road, something. Nope. It's weird. Nope, I just can't go there. Okay, I guess the only exit is here. We'll see. Yeah, and I can't go there, even if I wanted to, apparently. Although it says it goes here, so I'm not sure why. Whatever. Maybe I should go down. Maybe. We'll see. Let's go to the village which name I completely forget. And I forgot to check for it. Of course. Deerford. Deer something is... Deerford, wow. Find someone who knows about the ruins. Alright, let's see what we have. Cowled man, that doesn't sound good. Oh, this is the place that goes in the beta for the backers. Cowled dwarf, boar companions, okay. Not that I played the beta, just a bit of it. try to get into this as blindly as possible. Same thing with The Witcher next month. I'm trying not to watch any trailers, although it's hard. Alrighty, that's nice.
I'll see what I can find.
Let's see.
I already told you what.
What?
Sorry. I thought you were one of those ruffians.
Which ruffians? Someone has put this priest to the test, but one not nearly difficult enough by my measure. An amateur's work.
How may I help you?
I also would like the NPCs that you talk to respond to when the characters interject themselves, which is nice that they comment on your conversations, but they keep ignoring it, and that's not so nice. What happened to you?
I never saw their faces. Strange hooded men asking about those ruins. Cleoban Relag. Most of the brigands who come through here asking about the ruins are looking for a few ancient trinkets. But these people knew the name, and they were in a hurry. They wanted to know where Cleoban Relag was. I tried to keep it from them, but I couldn't hold out forever. I don't know what they were up to, but it can't be good.
Aloth looks at you frowning. That doesn't sound like the Liden kid, does it? The old priest nods politely. Is there anything else? Can you tell me where to find them?
The tribe that guards the ruins will kill anyone who trespasses there. And they'll retaliate against us too, if history is any indication. We've had too many fortune seekers stir up trouble of late. If I'm to tell you, I'll need to know your reason for wanting to go.
Gravias, he folds his arms and stares at you with one eye and a scowl. So this is where I say, go into the ruins and I'll kill you. And that's when you say, Gravias, I'm a watcher and you are no match for all of us, and we've got a good reason for this. And then I give up trying to argue with you and leave you to dig your own trespasser's grave. And I'm only being half metaphoric. We sometimes make the Rudans dig your own grave before we kill you. When the kids hear about it's a fabulous deterrent. A dangerous plot is unfolding there. I've got to stop it.
If that's the case, then we may already have trouble headed our way. I'll have to take you at your word. You'll find Cleoban Relag here. Whatever trouble you find there,
Yeah, I'll try, but...
end it quietly, and try to stay out of the ruins.
Tell me more about Deerford. Folk here tend to keep to themselves, as they do in most towns in this deep, in the Deerwood. They are suspicious of travelers, but with all the brigands and refugees moving through the area, who can blame them? This is a temple of Berath. What can you tell me about Berath? Berath is the most universal of all gods. It oversees portals and cycles of all things. Even life and death itself. Under Berath, an ending is merely a passage to another beginning. Berath has many representations across time and across cultures. Around the Deerwood, you'll commonly see it depicted as the Pelid Knight or the Aser. The Glanfathans, however, know it as a Bunen, I Anu, and Anu I Bunen. Okay, tell me about the Pallid Knight. He's one of the youngest manifestations of Berath, but a familiar one nonetheless. Stories describe her as a gaunt knight in black armor with black eyes, black hair, and milky pale skin. I need to remember that description. Black armor, black eyes, black hair, and blackness. She demands an impossible toll for travelers who have tarried too long on her lord's road. Some challenge her only to slay themselves in the process. Who is the Aser? Kids have written stories, songs and poems about the Aser for centuries. Sometimes he is folk, sometimes dwarf, and sometimes merely a walking skeleton. He never speaks, but he guides the way to death and the next life. He also creates the circumstances for the wayward to stumble into their own graves. I've never heard of Bunen I Anu and Anu I Bunen. It means life in death and death in life, respectively. You see them as two skeletal figures, one male and one female. Oh, I remember now. I guess these ruins will be the place of when the Kickstarter happened. There was one of the first pictures and a short video was of two huge statues pointing at each other, a male and a female, I think. But I don't recall if they were skeletal, so maybe that's it. We'll see. Explorers have found them carved opposite one another in doorways. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Okay. How about you? Nope. Fair enough. Let's go. We'll check the village first, look around. No reason to run straight to the ruins. Oh, it's a big place. Ooh, Grieving Mother also. Alright. Grieving Mother is the next companion and last, I think. Which is one of the two written by Avalon. The other was Durance. Well, I've heard pretty good things about here. The point is the problem, actually. Not the point is where the hell should I put her? I could put her here and keep Aloth because
how may I help?
He's pretty good in dealing damage.
Yeah?
We'll see.
Alright,
I may kick out Aloth for now and pick him up afterwards. If the party doesn't work, we'll see. Although I really like the character too. Annoying. Again, those four are... yeah, I must. I like him as well. Him I haven't gotten to know yet, although yeah, I like his style. A war traveler. The guard sighs with relief as he looks at you. What are the odds? Stuck in this backwater only to meet the famed champion of Defiance Bay. Berath's will bring mercy today indeed. His demeanor grows serious. Perhaps you could help. I don't suppose you saw a young elven noblewoman on the road. I am stuck in this wretched place with the rest of my unit until we find her. Who is she? Lady Aelis, he bites his lip. She's the daughter of Lord Nestor Harond, and she's gone missing, he sighs. Perhaps you could go speak with Lord Harond at the inn. He'll be grateful for the assistance, and it could be the villagers will open up to you more than they have to us. Cool. Guessing this is the inn. Actually, this doesn't look like an inn. Looks like a mill. Yes, it is a mill. Let's get in and see if there is anyone inside. Nice. A bunch of villagers and you can steal the stuff, which I don't actually want to. Yeah, there are probably plenty there. I don't know who started that rumor, but he was unkind. Or maybe it's that people want to hop. Need to hop. That somewhere else things are better. Rumbald. Damn Galawain for monsters like that and damn the rest of the gods too. A man paces angrily in front of a wrecked animal pen, his sun-weathered face twisted with ire. He's so wrapped up in his fury that he doesn't seem to notice you. Galawain's slobbering beasts, blazing bloody effigy, thrice down sultry wench and her soggy... Oh. That's probably not the best way to pray to the gods. A fat lot of good they've done me so far. Just look at this mess. My pen ruined, and all but a few measly runs gone. Calm down and tell me what happened. He bites his lips and closes his eyes. Wife's always telling me to mind my temper. Just breathe deep and count to 10, he sighs. An ogre moved into the area not long ago. Folk had been seeing glimpses and tracks out in the wood, but it seemed to be staying away from the town. Or so we all thought, until it made off with my pigs. Now everyone's afraid it's going to develop a taste for kids, if it hasn't already. Did you see the ogre take your pigs? What else would have destroyed my pen and made off with my herd? And at the same time, the rest of the village is seeing a 10-foot monster in the forest. Well, plenty of things. I know it's too late to get my pigs back, but it set my mind at ease to see that thing's head shorn from its neck. In fact, you bring exactly paid to me, and I'll trade you for something that's awfully less used to a farmer like me than to a rowdy-looking sort like yourself. What do you know about the ogre? It's the same as any other, I'm sure. A big, ugly son of a bitch with a nasty temper and appetite to match. That's racist. Rygil could tell you more. He claims to have seen it in the wood. You will find him at his shop right by the broken tower. Okay. Alright. This area appears to have a bunch of quests. Awesome. Must have seen something. Stop picking in our windows. Okay. The Dragogen Inn. Dragogen Inn, maybe. Alright, let's go to the inn and speak to this lord, whatever his name. Arond, I think. That name seems familiar to me, I'm not sure why. Is there a house in the town, Defiance Bay? I don't remember. Alrighty. Lots of people here. And a couple of named ones.
I
Good
just
day to you.
want to find her. Surely even you can understand that.
I interrupted dialogue apparently. A redhead stands by the fire, turning her lute and plucking its strings. She hums snatches of a melody as she goes. First time at the Dracogen. Normally I'd have a song ready, but I haven't quite worked out this tune yet. I am writing some chants about the finding of this inn. So, you're interested in the story? I haven't finished the chants, but I could tell you about it all the same. I guess this is one of the backers' inns as well. Sure, let's have it. Palegina rolls her golden eyes and exhales for an excessively long time through her nose. It was built at the time of Hadred's rebellion. An Idiran lady, Thainu, whatever, once had a keep here. One of the towers still stands, but the rest is said to be buried under the village. Anyway, she stuck to the side of the empire, and a contingent of Duke Hadred's knights of the Crucible helped the farmers and colonists in the area turn her keep to rubble. This inn was the first building that sprang up from the ruin, built with some of the same bricks the colonists had pulled from the lady's castle, they say. Supposedly, the quarterstaff of your chief wizard even got lost in construction, mortared into a wall or nailed under a floorboard. Anyway, the inn was supposed to be a haven and a meeting place while the locals built their new town. Supposed to be. The Gudans are an ordinary lot, and the more of these new neighbors met, the more they argued. They realized they didn't agree on much beside Kirst ousting the old lord. The biggest divide was over the Glanfathans and their nearby ruins. Hadred's knights and their supporters wanted to keep the peace, but a group of misfits with more anarchic leanings, that had formed in a town wanted to go after the tribes the same way they'd gone after the lord. Soon the villagers were fighting each other as much as with the Adirans. In the end, memories of the broken stone war and the war of the Black Trees were fresh enough that the Duke's soldiers won the day. Most of the other villagers came around eventually, but some of the core troublemakers left to join the front lines of the War of Defiance, and others I've heard found their way into the Gilded Compass, the most forward-looking of the Glanfathan tribes. Okay. There is a portrait of one of the chief rabble-rouser and his rival in the peacekeeping faction. Someone's idea of a joke. Alright? Yeah, I don't care about the wars.
We're decent folk.
my lord. Perhaps you should leave and check the wilds.
Alrighty, let's see. Man and a woman dressed in ideal garb that would have been the style of a century ago. The heavy frame has been battered, and the plate had once borne the patron's name has been scratched out. They share a passionate embrace, which seems at odds with the disgust on their faces. Okay. Let's see what you have to say in the next episode. Thank you for watching, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you next time.